Hey guys, hope we are all doing well. Welcome to Affinity Racing and another episode on GT7. Now, very quickly in this one, things go very wrong for me. Very wrong, very quickly. But we stick in this race. We develop a little bit of patience, which I very rarely have. And I just wanted to highlight why I think that is important in the wonderful world of sim racing. So we see here, we're taking turn 1 at the Red Bull Ring, Daily Race C for this week. We manage it on lap 1 pretty well, but come lap 3, this is where it all starts to go wrong. We're just on the back of this pack here. I get a little bit excited, put my foot down, and well, there we go. We can see exactly what happens. We absolutely bin it. I think I can get my foot back down just as we start facing the right way. I was still on the grass, and so we go for another pirouette once more. We nearly go for a third, but we managed to avoid the embarrassment of that. And so I decided, as we see here, 6.5 seconds from the next position and 23 seconds almost from the leader. It was worth giving up. We salvaged a little place here, and I think that yellow flag it kind of prompted me to think, right, let's just keep on going. And as we see here, at the end of turn 1 was kind of my best place to be able to judge the distance from the guys up ahead. And as we get lap by lap, lap 8 here, we're starting to really close the gap, and we can get onto the back of them there, where we are within 2 seconds. And the next couple of turn 1s, and once again we start to notice that we are a little bit closer. Now, of course, we've got the time delta on the left hand side, but just being able to see the cars, being able to judge what's happening, made me want to stick with it, considering these guys were so close. And I thought, you know what, we might grab 1 or 2 more positions. Not driving like that, we won't, because we actually missed the apex rather horrifically. But those guys are fighting so much that it is costing themselves quite a bit of time. Now, this was a crucial one here, final exit, and we managed to get a very good run on P12, which is Steve in front. Majority of people in the WRX in this one, and as we see here again, I managed to get a decent exit. We're going to bump draft Steve all the way down. He has a little wobble there, and I genuinely, for a second, whilst racing, thought that he was going to bin it off the back of that, which wouldn't have been very good. I look to go at the inside. We get the move done on the inside, lay on the brakes. Job is a good one. And now we have to try and get the power down in this WRX, which I think is worth mentioning in comparison to GT Sport. You used to be able to plant this car so well out of any corner, and now the back end is a little bit more lively. And speaking of lively things, well, have a look at this. We see Agu here. I was going to say the words pushes off P12, push P12 off the track. I don't think he actually did. I think there is a little bit of contact there, but he, as we actually do see, he gives the space, and I think it's just a mistake. Now, I was referencing this guy, at least in my head, Agu, as in the very popular chap and well-known chap who we often see in the top 10 times and all that sort of stuff. But I actually don't think this was that Agu. As I believe he's a Swiss chap, and this was a German chap. So, anyways, because I was closing in on this guy, who I thought was Agu, as in the Agu I thought he was, but it was a different Agu, I was trying to stick with him, and I decided to stick on it. It was only after I realised it was not the person I thought he was. But anyways, as we see here, turn 1, we finally managed to get it right, and rather well. And to be honest with you, for the rest of this race, we're just going to roll the VT, because this was a tremendous couple of laps, and this is why I need myself to develop a little bit more patience. So we get the move done because we've got turn 1 nailed there, and we've managed to get him on the straight up to turn 2. So we get it, we pass him, kind of confirm the position under braking, but he's just going to look to the right hand side here. Do I defend it? Do I stay where I am? Well, at the moment I think I'm going to stay put. He's going to go at the inside. Can we manage to get a switch back? WRX proving that it is a little bit better than that BMW at getting the power down, but he's going to be on my inside here. He's going to remain in front, and we've got P11 Steve here to contend with as well. We want to have a little battle with Agu there. I go into the back of him, brakes a little bit earlier than I was expecting. We want to have a good battle with him, but we don't want to lose too much time, because this inevitably is how I've caught up to this pack. So we temporarily once more get the move done. He goes for the dive to the inside. I get the old switcheroo, just come off the power in enough time to not go into the back of him. Remain in, I was going to say in P1 there, definitely not the case. Remain in P9 in front of our friend Agu here in the BMW. We build an alliance though. We've had a good little battle there. We build an alliance as he pushes me through, and I just stupidly turn into the chap who is now Steve, actually. Steve. We bump into Steve, which is not very good. Just didn't quite spot him on the right hand side of me quick enough. I could see that he was going for the move, but to be honest with you, I didn't think he was going to stay there. Agu once again here. Now behind us actually as the Supra goes for a dive to the inside. Doesn't quite make it stick as we see there. Ooh, just struggling to get the power down in that WRX. So desperately putting our foot to the floor. And it's the final lap, this one. And although we had 8 laps, which you didn't see in this video, I've edited them out deliberately as the Supra once more goes to the inside there. Agu just bumping him along there, maybe thinking that he can push him through and follow with him, but we go to the right hand side. The Supra now on our inside. I'm thinking here, if I can just run it a little bit wide, try and stick around the outside, maybe he's a little bit later on the brakes here, we can confirm that position once again, and we absolutely do. That is P10 for us. And I tell you what, that was a tremendous little race, that, albeit the last 2-3 laps of the race, but tremendous fun. And I don't know if my voiceover here has done it much justice for what it was, but it was a bit of a thrill, certainly whilst we were out on track. Very much enjoyed it. Really good race. And although I've just talked non-stop for 6.5 minutes over that video clip there, I do think this goes to show why a lot of us, myself probably being the worst instigator of this, of rage quitting, need to develop just a little bit more patience, because you never know, you might not gain any positions, but you might end up with a fun few laps there that you may have otherwise not had. So there we are. Are you trying to develop a little bit more patience to have some laps like that, or are you a bit like me and just rage quit at the thought of being binned off? Which, to be honest with you, doesn't get you many races in the wonderful world of Gran Turismo, at least not many races completed. But there we go, just I thought I would share this one. Nothing too much in the way of editing in this one. It has literally taken me about 10 minutes to throw it together, and I'm actually recording this voiceover. Let me check the time here, 1:35 AM Thursday morning, the 9th of June. In a few hours from now, I'm going to be setting off to Donington Park, but not for the races. No motorsport this weekend. It is for Download Festival, so I'm very much looking forward to that, and I wanted to get a few clips, a few episodes, a few bits and pieces up on the channel to keep things ticking over while I'm away. But there we go, we're going to end it there. Thank you very much for watching, hope you've enjoyed it. Please do subscribe, plenty more videos on the way. The Pure Pace series has also returned for anyone who enjoyed those videos. Pure, uncut, unedited, full races. Really good fun to put those together, and plenty more live streams on the way as well. So please do subscribe, and I shall catch you all in the next video. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe for future videos, future episodes, and more content just like this. And while you're down there, make sure you check out our description for links to our merch store to get hold of awesome t-shirts just like this one. Any orders on the merch store goes a long way to supporting channels just like this. I also think the t-shirts look pretty cool, so make sure you grab what you can, and I shall see you in the next episode.